An object has properties of charge, mass, and weight. Notice, just a little side note, they have charge, mass, and weight as one of our choices. The object is placed in an electric field. A student designs an experiment to determine the strength of the electric field. Place a label in each blank box to correctly identify the dependent and independent variables in this experiment, and we're only supposed to put one label in each box. So the strength of the electric field, we'll say that that's going to be the force. But then we also have the properties of the object. It has charge, mass, and weight. So it would be a good thing to review what an independent and dependent variable is. An independent variable is the thing in the experiment that you are in charge of and you change it. If you think back to our corn maze, the independent variable in that experiment was the strategy we used to get out of the corn maze. That's what we were in charge of and we could control. The dependent variable is the thing in the experiment that depends on what you changed. So going back to the corn maze, the dependent variable was the time it took to get out of the maze. It depended on what strategy you used. So on this one, we know we want to eventually find the strength of the electric field. Well, what's the strength of the electric field? Since that's what we're going to find, we know that that's the dependent variable. But how are we going to do that? So when I look at these other choices, charge, mass, and weight, I have to ask myself, which one could affect an electric field? Weight isn't going to affect an electric field. Mass isn't going to affect an electric field, but charge will. So the charge of the object is the independent variable, and the dependent variable is the electric field, because the strength of the electric field depends on the charge of the object.